Alright there, you little cowpokes, you little riders. I want to welcome you back to Let's Play Mass Effect 3, baby. I'm the mysterious JG. I come from Diablo Canyon, Arizona. And I'm here with Commander Shepard. Commander Shepard, he is riding in the finest piece of spaceship that ever lived as Los Normandy. And he's got his squad mates with him. His squad mate James and Edie and Magnum TA, daddy. And they riding across the galaxy, coming out to all the beautiful buildings and all the beautiful arenas out there in the Milky Way. And all them fans, all them good people are gonna come and welcome the Midnight Rider, as he acts as an instrument of Dusty Rhodes' revenge on the Four Horsemen and on the Reapers. There is no honor among thieves, and them Reapers, they put hard times on this galaxy, if you will. They put some hard times on the humans. They put hard times on the Turians. But we're gonna unleash a level of violence like nobody ever seen before. So I hope you'll be ready for the coming of the Midnight Rider. Yeah, so there you go, folks. I'm gonna try not to do that. So yeah, maybe I'll do like on one of my wrestling series. I'll actually spend a little more time on it. But for Mass Effect purposes, I'm not gonna dwell too much on Dusty Rhodes. The late Dusty Rhodes was fucking awesome. If all he ever did was yell, "There's a woman in the men's room, Tony! There's a woman in the men's room in Baltimore. She saw that door with the men on it. She said, I can't wait. I gotta get some relief right now, baby." If that's all he ever did, he still would have been pretty awesome, but that's not all he did. But we're gonna move on now. Poor Zerfall. I'll tell you what, one last thing. First it was on YouTube, then it got pulled, now it's back. I don't know if somebody's pulling it for copyright or if the original poster just took it down for some other reason. Zerfall, at a minimum, needs to search on YouTube for Dusty Rhodes Midnight Rider. I found a video online. You gotta skip to like halfway through the video before you get to the promo, because the rest of it's just like backstory intro. But find that promo with Dusty Rhodes as the Midnight Rider sitting at a campfire with Magnum TA talking about how we come into all the beautiful arenas and going to unleash some violence on those horsemen. That it's just so great. I think I need to save that thing before it gets pulled down again. But poor Zerfall, he's the patience of Job. I think I spent like 90% of the Let's Play Together of Live Alive, the Cowboy chapter. I think 90% of what I said was just me riffing on fucking Dusty Rhodes and Zerfall. I could picture him, because we obviously weren't in the same room. I can picture him just kind of nodding, like, okay, we'll let him get it out of his system, and then we'll get back to talking about the damn game we're playing. Oh man, Live Alive. Go check out Live Alive, folks. Horse Made of Hate. I can't believe I don't reference that in my LPs more often than I do. There was a horse made of hate. Getting back to it now. Playing Mass Effect, daddy. I ain't gonna talk like Dusty Rhodes no more. Tally, you ain't gotta shake my hand about helping your people, the Quarians. Just a hug and a kiss to seal the deal, baby. Okay, due to an increase in electrical storm activity, communication with the Beta Psi research team have been delayed. We all ask those awaiting data to please be patient. Current forecasts indicate that the storms will dissipate by the end of the week. Regular communications will resume at this time, if you will. We gotta get back to the Normandy, that mothership. Alright, Edie and James, I know you two are nasty. But I need some nasty right now. I'm the nasty dream, baby. Oh, I'm not referencing Dusty Rhodes anymore. I've just had a stroke, and now that's how I talk. Okay, so, continue. I can't hear it. I don't even know why I'm being quiet, but... What the hell? Tell me what calls to you? Colonies disappear all the time. Tell me what call. Is somebody like... Oh, man. Were these people researching Leviathan? I don't get it.
You shouldn't be here.
You think?
You shouldn't be here.
Well, your circle hasn't disappeared yet.
You shouldn't be here.
Okay, I don't think she's saying anything else.
TGS Mineral Works is focused on
Having our brains controlled by evil. Focused on Shepard? Uh-oh. I don't think it's good that that happened.
This is a restricted area. An active patient file number is required.
I don't have that.
This is the restricted area, baby. You killed a federal agent, baby. I'm not even referencing Dusty Rhodes. No, I'm referencing Dean Ambrose before he was even going by the name Dean Ambrose, doing his impression of Dusty Rhodes. If you're a wrestling fan, hopefully you're enjoying some of this. And if you're not, you're going to have to bear with me. I'm sorry. But if you're wrestling fans, look up Dean Ambrose, Dusty Rhodes, Terry Funk, or Dean Ambrose Point Break. You will find a video of a young Dean Ambrose. I don't remember Dean Ambrose's real name. Dean Ambrose is his, character name. But you'll find that dude hanging out in his pre-WWE days, getting videotaped by some guys, and he does impressions. He does like this dueling impressions, Dusty Rhodes and Terry Funk. Replacing Keanu Reeves and I can't even remember the other guy's name now. I can't believe I'm forgetting it. Patrick Swayze in Point Break. I mean, it doesn't get any better than the concept of Dusty Rhodes as Keanu Reeves and Terry Funk as Patrick Swayze. Is it Patrick Swayze in Point Break? I don't know. You're not seeing the spiritual side of it. I am a federal agent, Daddy. I need to get back to my... I'm not LPing anything wrestling related. I have to get back on track. I'm sorry, guys. Hey, shit's getting real now.
Comm system is offline. This message was not sent.
The message says, you do not belong here.
I've had to go into hiding, and I need you to come get me. I found another one of those artifacts here. More important than we realized. It's in the mines. Here's the nav point. That's where I'll be.
That's where I'd like to be.
I'm attaching a passcode that I hacked together. It'll open any security terminal.
Handy.
Bryson, something is very wrong here. Please hurry. Arnold out.
You don't want to tell him a little about what's wrong so he'll be prepared in
Still
any
here.
way?
Do we have that passcode hack?
Yep, we just get to the security terminal and plug in the code.
Why did you ask him if we have the passcode hack? Whatever. Excuse me. So we went to various places and were told we couldn't go there, and now we're going to revisit them in the correct sequence, because each one we can't get into will give us the thing we need to get into the next one. And if memory serves, the medical station is the last one we need to get into before the plot goes to hell. I don't think I'm spoiling anything by saying there's going to be some more third-person cover shooting action. But yeah, eventually we uncover enough clues that another sequence of that is going to occur.
I want to hear that again.
Because, I wasn't listening. I was too busy thinking about what it would be like if Dusty Rhodes and Terry Funk did Point Break.
Bryson, it's Garno. I've had to go
Okay, we actually did hear this the first time, so
I found another one of those artifacts here. More important than we realized. It's in the mines. Here's the nav
I don't get why he's being so cryptic. I mean, I guess he figured somebody else might get this message, but...
passcode that I hacked together. It'll open any security terminal. Bryson, something is very wrong here. Please hurry. Arnold out.
This looks interesting. This looks interesting, Daddy. I disagree. I don't think it's interesting at all. You dirty egg-sucking dog. You think you're better than me, Ric Flair? They're not. Wait. Oh. I can't tell if you thought I was going in the right direction or not, so my bad. Do I belong here?
Turn back. You should.
Okay, this is it. Thanks, James. I was going to go to the wrong end of the place. I think this will allow us to go to the next place, which was... I was heading straight for the next place we need to go. Computer turn on. Computer turn on. Computer turn on. I had to try it. I had to try it. At least I'm back to referencing Mr. Science Theater like usual.
A ship dropped him off a week ago.
It appears he had full access at one point before going into hiding.
I see he's even getting friendly with the sorry, who are now like. I guess maybe whatever's controlling these people exerted a more overt control after
an altercation in the mines.
Garneau was heading to the mines.
Looks like he was taken to the med bay.
You are in the mineral lab, a low-security, all-access area. The med bay is restricted to authorized personnel with active patient file numbers.
as we know from our previous attempts to get in.
I have the file number.
Let's go get Garneau.
Woo! Good job, Lady Cakes. I'm so disrespectful to the fictional robot lady. Please, non-fictional human ladies, don't get offended by the fact that I was less than respectful to the fictional robot lady. Thank you. Alright, so I guess the very last place we need to go is the one that's at the end. But, you know, I'm just... I worry, folks. Let's go to the place I thought we were going to before and make sure that it isn't accessible and we're not mandated to go there because it's like just treasure hacks. Treasure hacks, just a treasure room. But there's a door over here we couldn't get through because we didn't have security, whatever. Crew quarters.
This is a restricted area. Personnel ID number is required.
I don't have that.
Okay. Never mind. So I guess I was wrong. The med bay isn't the last place we go. Probably when we're done goofing off in the med bay, you know, doing Dusty Rhodes impressions, referencing Mystery Science Theater, etc., we'll probably get something that allows us to go to the crew quarters. Dos Diablos. Unprecedented. Now, there was some kind of incident in the med bay, Daddy. Unprecedented violence, if you will. Oh, we never came in here. Oh, man, we almost missed cool shit. TGES personal review. Why was that so hard to read? Jeremy Brown. Personal ID. Personal ID. So all we have to do is know somebody's employee ID number, and that will get us in. I guess they're a tightly guarded secret unless you look on this chair. Since applying recent feedback, your work has shown a vast improvement. Your work with the corrupted skin samples we acquired was impressive. You have been given a promotion and a raise in security access level. Thank you for your hard work. This review is confidential. Employees are encouraged not to leave reviews in view of others, like sitting on chairs. Okay, so we better get back over there, because now I'm starting to think, based on the fact that he just kind of said that and it didn't trigger dialogue with our friends back here, Dos Diablo and Magnum TA, I'm thinking that means that maybe it is just a loot room, and we better get over there.
Turn back, Commander.
Okay. That guy sounded actually less zombified than usual, or maybe it's just that I'm used to the Turians being pretty taciturn. Which may be where their name comes from. If the races in Mass Effect are based on, like, real-world concepts, and not just like sci-fi flights of fancy, at least they're less obvious than Star Trek with the frickin'... We got the Space Chinese, the Space Japanese, the Space Russians, and god damn it. It pains me to even say it, especially since they got good in Deep Space Nine, but frickin' Frankies are like the Space Jews. I'm sorry, it was so obvious. They're like an awful stereotype, but it's based on awful stereotypes about a real-world group.
This is a restricted area.
Yep.
Personnel ID number is required.
Jerome?
ID 231-95.
Access granted.
Welcome to the room, Jerome, or Jeremy, or whatever. I say fairly recently in case this blows shit up, but I think this is just a loot's room. Andrea, I miss you. Why won't you return my emails? Your mother's very ill and needs to see you. I love you. Come home soon, Dad. Oh, that's sad. I'm a big softie. They're both they're all three characters referenced there are fictional, and I'm like, oh, this girl can't respond to her daddy's emails to come back and see her mom before something happens because she's been zombified. Ultralight pistol materials is probably the real reason we're here, though. Another data pad. The quality of ore samples from Sector 4 are tapering off. I will rule Sector 4! As of 1/15/2175, that area will begin decommissioning procedures. Head of mining operations, Del Klausmeyer. That didn't really seem that elucidating. So, was the only purpose of this place to get, to make me feel sad about a woman who's not going to see her sick mother? And, to pick up, an upgrade, which I could have bought in a store somewhere, I'm sure. Excuse me. It seems like that is the case. I didn't even get credits for reading those data pads. Damn it, I don't want data pads to just make me sad. I want them to also give me money. Like a chain letter that actually somehow works and does lead to good fortune. You feel sad when you read about whatever, and then you give them $1 and you pass it on and good fortune comes to you. That's how I want these things to work. Alright, folks. We will rule Sector 4, which we just entered. See that 4 on the wall there? Sign that said Mineral Research Lab on the other side, or Mineral Lab on the other side of that, it said Sector 4. We're going to unleash an unprecedented level of violence on Sector 4, Daddy. Oh, damn it. Fine. Yeah, I'll do this, then.
File 7364.
I was going to say that. Actually, I guess you never told me the number, so thank you for... Thank you, and I apologize if the Let's Player controlling my actions is disrespectful to you as a fictional robot female. In we go to the next piece of plot. And you can tell it's an important piece of plot because it's taking forever for the door to open. Ooh, I wonder. I don't remember a lot of detail on how this plays out, so we might have some third-person cover mechanics right here, although I think we get back outside before that happens next. Not real sure. Oh, this sure is laid out like someplace where we could have a cool gunfight, though. Pew pew! Actually, no, not really. These things are kind of not set up for the game's combat style. Oh, Metagel, though. Ooh, Metagel. That is a sign of combat to come.
Is that Garneau?
I do not know. I forgot
What the
it.
hell it isn't?
Fudge crackers.
If you are looking for Garneau, you have found him.
He is the corpse that you
I
saw
am
over
Dr.
there.
Garneau.
I'm Commander Shepard of the Alliance.
Why does your name say patient instead of Garneau if you're Garneau?
Yes. Only I'm trapped in here.
I'm trapped in this male body. I'm a woman on the inside. What's happening, man?
What's been going on in this place?
What's going on, Holmes?
I was doing my research until the incident.
You're starting to turn all crazy, I can tell.
It's true. But aside from my confinement, I'm fine.
You don't sound fine. You sound like you have not yet fully succumbed to whatever form of, like, you know, xenophobe mono these guys have, where they have no energy and don't like outsiders.
Bryson's research led me to you.
They hate Hall and Nash.
Bryson sent you?
Sort
He's
of.
dead, Doctor. Killed by his assistant.
I see.
I need you to tell me everything you found on the Leviathan.
And why you're so
Bryson
unengaged
seemed
with
to
this
think he
news.
killed a Reaper.
It's a myth. A dead end.
Okay.
What about
Well,
the
let's
artifact you
not
talked
waste any
about
more
in your
time.
message?
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm talking over James's lines. He doesn't get that many.
I did? No.
Yes, Doctor, you did. But now we've got Reaper forces attacking, so I need to break you up. We'll grab the artifact and go.
Reapers. The darkness must not be breached.
Oh, so you're crazy? Okay,
Darkness.
well.
Why do you pursue me?
We need your
Doctor.
help, scary voice guy.
Take the artifact. You will not take what is mine.
I don't believe we are speaking to Garneau.
You. You killed a Reaper. I need your help.
You bring only
Oh, so not only is it taking over his mind, but it's giving him telekinetic powers. That's pretty badass. Oh, great. I actually need to... If we're going to combat now, I need to pause for a second, but I guess we're not going to combat now. Alright, well, we got locked out. I think the illusion of a chase is going on here. I don't believe that there is sincerely a time limit. Yeah, I think this is illusory tension. I think we have all the time to deal with this that we want. This is the way we came in. We can't get back out that way. I'm just making sure we didn't leave any loots behind, folks. This is where we actually spotted a body. This is where he popped up and we talked to him. I can't actually jump in the room. It's not marked as someplace like you can hop into. That's where he left. So if there's no way out over here, which I don't think there is. Okay, this is the only way to proceed. So no worries on the loot score. I don't think we missed anything. Give me just 1 second here, folks. I'm gonna get myself a little drink before we move on. You guys don't mind waiting, do you? And suddenly I receive like a bunch of time-stamped comments. Yes! Take your fucking drinks off camera!
Someone cut the power.
I wonder who that might have been. Nobody else seems animated enough to do anything, but who knows?
leave this place.
Oh, you know what? I shouldn't be worried about shooting. Because...
We'll need to find a different route.
Yeah, I know that I know the figured to come over here and see if what it says, but in fact we gotta come straight here. Guns are not out, power's not accessible, so I'm not worried right now about combats. But the loading screen, this is where it could start getting funky. Garneau is clearly being controlled as a puppet by some dark power that will like release him and kill him if we corner him. So I don't see that there's a end game for all this that's really going to help us too much. All right, gentlemen, lady, it's oh, why is your power recharging, Edie? What did you do? I guess I'll give it a second to recharge, but I'd like for you guys to get your defensive stuff going if it's not already active. It's kind of hard for me to tell. Alright.
Garneau's notes gave us a nav point for the artifact.
Oh, and there's more Reaper guys. Well, we are now. Isn't that exactly what's happening now? Oh, well. Thought I was going to get to do some shooting there. But I think those were more cinematic. I mean, I probably could have killed that Reaper drone dude, but there wasn't much point, I would imagine. We didn't actually mean to hop there. Can I shoot down where they're coming from? No? Well, let's leave them to James then. James has got the block down on lockdown. I mean, honestly, even though I don't like bringing both of them along, James and Ash might be my best team. Biotics are very powerful, but I like to leave my guys to kind of do their own thing, and I think the skills that James and Ash possessed are things that the AI can just handle fairly easily. And really getting the most out of the biotic powers, you have to have more of a hands-on controlling your squad than I do. I like the idea. I mean, I've never played the Persona games. Maybe I should check those out, because I remember years ago an internet acquaintance that I kind of lost touch with telling me about them, and it sounds like exactly what I'd be into. It's like you upgrade your party and you do this and you do that, but your guys are kind of their own entities and they have their own gear, and you really don't get to tell them what to do all the time. This seems interesting. So assuming they're quasi-effective, your computer-controlled allies, and that they're not just there for show and you have to do all the work. Yeah, let's talk about not only a game I have not played, or a game that we're not playing now, but a game I've never even played. Let's chat about the Persona series. Alright. Getting back to it. This is where we came from, isn't it? What am I accomplishing here? Mines are over that way. Maybe I should be going down this ladder that the Reapers came up. But they appear to be climbing up the side of the wall, which is something they do in the plot. I'm not bitching about that. They've done it before. It's established as something that those guys do. But, here we go. I'm sliding under this. Right? No. Maybe not. See, now I'm trying to do command inputs from Wolfenstein. Oh. Hop up on this. Not exactly rocket science. Don't get to take cover here. I do have a feeling that enemies are going to pop up as soon as I go down there, though. No step. What do you know? Enemies popped up as soon as I got down there. I really hate using ammo on these guys. He doesn't seem to have seen me. Will he just burn to death if I just leave it? Nope. What happened to the rest of my frickin' squad? What happened to the rest of my frickin' squad? Get down here! I'm trying not to waste ammo. I mean, I know I'm not fighting as effectively as I could be, but I'm trying not to waste ammo. Did something just pop up? Oh, it's just flames. Okay. I think I'm right at the end of the video, aren't I? If I'm not, I'm pretty frickin' close. So we're going to continue this action-packed chase where we fight, like, occasional husks. And, next time I really hope we catch up to to Dr. Garneau, who has, of course, been possessed by Satan. I'm Serious JG. I want to thank you guys for watching. I hope you'll tune in next time when I can't promise, but I don't think I'll be doing any Dusty Rhodes impressions. Or Terry Funk. We'll see. Bye-bye.